mean, I guess the way I would answer that is that you need the seat as flat as the tolerances you intend to work to on the chair. And so if you look at 18th century chairs, the seats aren't flat at all. And they're eyeballing all those angles, and they don't care that they're 3 degrees off,
Right.
or 5 degrees off between the two front legs. So, you know, this chair that we're building here is what were you calling it the day before yesterday? The sterility of something?
The sterility of perfection, which is an area I hate to go into, but this chair has pulled me into that. And because of its design, and if I'm making it out of walnut for the customer, then this kind of post-industrial revolution mindset of sterility of perfection is what everybody has. Whereas that's why I enjoy the Democratic chair so much. In no way is it inferior to this chair, but it frees me up to make it with the methods that I want to make, that I want to work to, and the tolerances that I want to work to. So, you know, I'm much more concerned about a beautiful draw knife cut and a nice curve than I am tear out with an auger bit. But on this chair, I'm doing it out of walnut. Certainly tear out with an auger bit in one of these joints is not desirable. So that's what Elia's saying. It's what tolerances. I mean, my early chairs, I made them a lot sloppier. And I even had customers that preferred that. I mean, sloppier, they stayed together, but their angles, you know, I've got a fan back I made in 1987 upstairs in the house, and I'd say the legs are at least 3 degrees difference in splay. And it's very noticeable if I point it out, but you might not pick it up if you were just glancing at the chair and looking at it. But if I point it out, you say, oh yeah, I can see that. And so yeah, it's just what tolerances you want to work to. And this is a discussion that takes place a lot between chair makers and it's an individual thing too. You know, Elia's really wanting to go deeper back into the 18th century and come up with some chairs that they made, but make them their way. And my version of that was the Democratic chair, was making it without some of these constraints, what we call this post-industrial revolution mindset constraint that sometimes I do not like to work to. But I'm stuck in it myself too, you know, because we're products of it. But so.
Yeah, and it seems like you want to work to a similar level of detail and accuracy throughout the whole chair. So those leg angles that are 3 degrees off on an otherwise perfectly accurate chair might look more funny than a chair that was all built quickly and would look just sort of naturally organic.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one scratch on a perfectly shiny surface looks bad, but a matte surface, which is nothing but a bunch of scratches, looks great, you know.